Because we got, what, 20 minutes? Yeah, we're going to. Shalom, shalom, shalom. We're going to start off, call halal Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. And who are we, man? We the Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew is the language, our original language we speak. Right. And Israelites is our nationality, man. Right. And we talking to you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Semio-Indians, man. Right. God's chosen people according to the Bible. Somebody been lying to us for years. Right. Been telling us that we ain't nothing, we at the bottom. Right. No, we only at the bottom because we making the bad choices to our God. Right. Not the other nation, but they don't have the power to be above us. Right. They got the same power just to obey our God. So when we mess up, that's when we get our punishment. That's right. It ain't on them. It's time for us to get right. Right. God waiting on us to get right. You nod your head, King. You feel that? You understand that? Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me ask you a couple questions, King. Come on up. Meet your brothers. How you feeling, man? See what I'm saying? The Lord brought you here right now for this moment, man. All praises. What's your name, King? D. You D? Yes. I'm Ayar, man. Nice to meet you, King. So look, man, we the Hebrew Israelites, bro. We the God's chosen people. Right. That's right. So why people been lying to us? Why people say this Bible was written by a white man and it ain't for us? It's not. When you look up King James, he's a black man. Right. He ruled over in England. They gave you the white version. That don't mean that's who was ruling. No, it was us. This is the first form of football, which is for us, by us. It was written for us and it was written by us. But somebody that turned us from looking into this book. They didn't want us to see our answers in this book. Because when you look at here, everybody look like us. Our forefathers, foremothers, they look like us, man. So I'm going to give you a couple of scriptures with God said. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6 real quick.
God, it's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse number 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people.
Yeah, that's our brothers too. Keep going. Go ahead, King.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Lord said we're above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So who told us that the Bible is the equality book? Who said that? Because why the Bible don't say that? Right. Say it again. Ain't no equality. Say it again. He said we are above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's not excluding nobody. So why are they lying to us? Because they don't want to get us to see ourselves within this book, eh? Because this is your sheet test. This is your code. This is your ethics. This is your moral. This is your heritage. Right. Everything we need to live by is here. This is not a religious book. No, it's written for us, for how we need to conduct ourselves as God's chosen people. Because since we haven't, it's been curses on us. You know about generational curses? Tell me one thing you can see our people, there's something we're suffering from.
Poverty. Poverty. You can tell a nigga where the money's at, that nigga will not go get it. Poverty.
Poverty, right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse number 1. Okay. We're going to start there. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse number 15.
No, go to number 1 first.
Verse number 1.
We're going to go to number 1 because we're going to show what was told to us and what we was promised if we did right, and then what will happen to us if we did wrong. And how these curses like poverty have came upon us. Bring it out, okay?
And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
We were born to be set upon high, above all nations upon the face of the earth. That's what we was created to be. If we listen. Everybody out there had a parent. Your parents said if you listen, you get these good incentives. But if you don't, consequences come with that.
Right.
So how your parents can do it, but God can't?
Right.
Go to 15.
Verse number 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all of these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now the curse is going to come upon us if we don't listen. Now I'm going to show you a specific curse when God said if you do right what he'll give you, and if you do wrong what he'll give you. Go to 28 and 13.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 13. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, thou shalt be above only, thou shalt not be beneath, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them.
So, you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, God said if you do what he told you to do, you're supposed to be the head and not the tail, above only. That's what we always created to be.
That's right.
But we're going to go to verse 43 to show if we did not hearken, if we didn't do our part, how he going to flip it on you. Bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
Keep going.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head.
He should be the what?
He shall be the head.
One more time.
He shall be the head.
Okay.
And thou shalt be the tail.
So if you don't do right, he made your enemies the head now.
That's right.
He made the people that was born to be beneath you the head. And now you become the tail.
Right.
It's simple. We try to treat it like it's Rubik's Cube, but it's not, brother. It ain't even chess, it's checkers. It's real simple.
Right.
It's so simple that it seems complex.
Right.
We've been putting in different things. We've been putting in trying to be educated in this world, which is nothing. You ain't coming out but indoctrinated. Because they ain't educating you on nothing. Because if it's an education, they will tell you God's chosen people, which the Bible said all this time. So who's going to rise up for God, man? Over the evildoers. Who's going to do it, right? And it's another question that the Most High have for us. Bring this out, King.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 26.
Go.
Exodus 32 and 26. It's the book of Exodus chapter 32 and verse 26.
Bring it up.
Then Moses stood in the gate of the camp
So we studied the gate of the camp. What did he ask?
and said, who is on the Lord's side?
What did he say?
Who is on the Lord's side?
Keep going.
Let him come unto me.
So if you're on the Lord's side, come talk to your brothers.
That's right.
That's what we trying to see. Who of our people is on the Lord's side? Who want to be on the right side, bro? Who want to do it? Who want to stand up in great boldness for the Lord?
That's right.
And not the world. Who's on the Lord's side? Come talk to your brothers. Yeah, we look strange in this world because we ain't trying to stand in. We ain't trying to blend in. So it's gonna look strange in the wicked world. Righteousness looks strange in the wicked world, man. So we trying to see who gonna come stand up for the Lord. Who's on the Lord's side? Come to the camp. Come holler at us. Come talk to us. We here for you. Because we think our Lord is weak, man, and we think it's all peaches and cream, and it's not. This is a game of, this is war. So we trying to wake you up while we in the spiritual war. The physical is brewing. But you got to relieve the world physically and mentally first before the physical comes. The spiritual have to get done first, man. So let's see a couple of accounts on the Lord, how he's mighty, what he did. Give me 1 Samuel 15 and start verse 2. We're going to do 2 and 3. And 15 and 2 and 3. And then give me the book of Judah. Start at chapter 13 and verse number 1. Go ahead, bring that.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, and verse number 2. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in a way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek.
Do what?
Go and smite Amalek, and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and women, infant and suckling, ox, sheep, camel, and ass.
Kill everything Amalek owned.
God.
Well, how's that a soft God? How's that a turn the other cheek type God? Who telling you that? God gave us those type of instructions. He gave us those type of rules. Not only go kill him, the wife, the children, the damn animals, the farm, everything, the ox, the cattle, the ass, everything.
Right.
How's that soft, man? Yeah, you got the spirit of war in you. You got the spirit of these things in you. You just put it in the wrong spot. We don't want to change it. We just want you to put it in the right spot, bro. That's it. Because we got them type of instructions to go kill. But we can't kill if we tied to the world. We can't kill if we don't follow destruction. Then we become Saul. Because you leave when he tell you go kill everything and you leave something. You leave and you don't follow for destruction. And you see how that ends for us, man.
Right.
These are more instructions we got. Bring this out.
Mine is the book of Judas, chapter 13, and verse number 1. Now, when the evening was come, his servants made haste to depart, and Boaz shut out his tent without, and dismissed the waiters from the presence of his Lord. And they went up to their beds, for they were all weary, because of the feast had been long. And Judas was left alone in his tent, and had his furnace laying along aside his bed, for he was filled with wine.
So this is one of our sisters who was on a mighty duty, man. Hella furnace how Israel shook. And she said, bro, we ain't giving in. I'm gonna pray to the Lord. When she was a mighty sister, she even did her due diligence widow. So she got him drunk. And she's sitting there like, yeah, keep drinking up. Yeah, you might think you might get some cookie tonight. Not knowing what's coming, she gonna keep drinking up. Because she prayed to the Lord before even going, man. All right, go and keep drinking up, man.
Hey, Kyle, I want to say, hey, killing ain't bad. America kill and don't nobody had no problem.
No problem.
No problem with it. So killing ain't a bad thing.
How's killing bad? They stole whole countries.
Kyle.
You ain't stealing peacefully. But one of our sisters got told, man, to do a duty and stuff. She got him drunk. Had him in the bed where they're alone. And this is what happened. Keep going.
Verse number 3. Now Judith had commanded her maid to stand without her bedchamber, and to wait for her coming forth. And she did daily. For she said she would go forth to her prayers. And she spake unto Boaz according to the same purpose. So all went forth, and none was left in the bedchamber, neither little nor great. Then Judith, standing by his bed, said in her heart, O Lord God of all power, look at this present upon the works of mine hands for the exaltation of Jerusalem.
So she keep going on that a little bit. But now she's looking, she praying to God like, Lord, you just threw me look at this present. Even praising God like, look what you have done. You have caused this man to get drunk to the point where he's passed out. We in the room alone. The whole everybody out here drunk and drinking and going to their tent. Now we're alone, Lord, this is a present. So she's praying like, thank you. To water y'all. Look at what you have done. This is a golden opportunity. Right? Keep going.
Verse number 5. For now is the time to help thine inheritance, and to execute my enterprises to the destruction of the enemies which are risen against us. Then she came to the pillars of the bed, which was at Holofernes' head, and took down his falchion from thence.
So I can kick, and we'll go a little bit more. So she took down his falchion. And anybody know a falchion? That's a sword. And in back that's a huge, heavy thing. So this is a woman, this is a sister of Israel grabbing this sword. A man's sword. Which you probably ain't even supposed to be able to handle. But when the Lord is with us, we can handle whatever. When the Lord is with us, we can handle whatever, right? And look what she did with this falchion.
Verse 7. And approached his bed, and took hold of the hair of his head, and said, Strengthen me, O Lord God of Israel, this day. And she smote twice upon his neck with all her might, and she took away his head from him, and tumbled his body down from the bed, and pulled down the canopy of the pillars. And anon after she went forth, and gave Holofernes his head to her maid.
She gave it to the maid, put it with the meat. We gone. We got the pride. She said, Lord, give me the strength. And only swung twice and took the head clean off the bone. How is that a soft God? Who don't want to ride for a God like that against your enemies?
That's right.
Who don't want to stand with a God that can give you that type of power, give you that type of strength? Who don't want to do that? Wait, we want to serve God that's worthless to us? Make it make sense, man.
black God there.
You see what I'm saying? Ain't no damn Edomite, no white God giving you that strength. He don't have none.
That's right.
That's a God that look like you blacks and Spanish, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, man. They look like you. Who don't want to serve a God like that, man?
That's right.
That gave our sister strength to kill one of our enemies.
Right.
Take the hair off the bone. Get a head to the maid. Put it with the meat. We going back up to the prize with Israel. We going back up. Kind of like Esther. We going to put it on the gallows, bro. That's a trophy. Like, don't be hard for the world and soft for God, man.
That's right.
Like, make it make sense, man. You want to be tough and hard in the world, but you want to be soft for God, bro. Bring it out, King. Yeah, bring my mind.
This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 16, and verse number 23. Sing unto Yahweh all the earth. Show forth from day to day his salvation. Declare his glory among the heathen, his marvelous works among all nations.
Okay, keep going. One more.
For great is Yahweh and greatly to be praised. He also is to be feared above all gods.
That's the only person we need to fear. That's the only person we need to fear. Because he has the marvelous work. He has given us that strength. He give us that power. We declare his work. Because if you come here some of our testimony, lives, and stories, damn it, you know it's Yahweh that made us get into this truth, and it wasn't us. We're examples of what his great work can look like. When you learn our testimonies and where we came from the walk of life, how we don't feel like we even worthy to be in this truth, worthy to even get woken up. We're testimonies of that. And even the Bible showing you from a sister, from him telling you go kill all the Amalekites. This is the only person you need to fear. Not nobody here, man. Not no other gods, anything like that. No, we fear him. Because he's above all gods, man. Give me the letter of Jeremy, man, in verse number 64. Yeah. Baruch 6 to 64.
God, this is the book of Judges, chapter 4, verse number 18. And Jael went out to meet Sisera and said unto him, Turn in, my Lord, turn in to me, fear not. And when he had turned in unto her into the tent, she covered him with a mantle. And he said unto her, Give me, I pray thee, a little water to drink, for I am thirsty. And she opened a bottle of milk and gave him drink and covered him. Again, he said unto her, Stand in the door of the tent, and it shall be, when any man does come and inquire of thee, say, Is there any man here? That thou shalt say no. Then Jael, Heber's wife, took a nail of the tent and took an hammer in her hand and went softly unto him and smote the nail into his temples and fastened it unto the ground, for he was fast asleep and weary, so he died. And behold, as Barak pursued Sisera, Jael came out to meet him and said unto him, Come, and I will show thee the man whom thou seekest. And when he came unto her tent, behold, Sisera lay dead, and the nail was in his temple. So God subdued on that day Jabin, the king of Canaan, before the children of Israel.
She nailed him to the ground. Oh, you want to come see your man's? Oh, let me come show him to you.
Right.
You want to know where your man's at? Let me show you what my God just had me do to him.
Right.
Nailed him to the ground.
Right.
A sister nailing one of our enemies to the ground. Straight through the head, man. The king.
The king.
Our sisters taking down their mighty men. So imagine what our men can do.
That's right.
Come on, man. But you want to fear them and serve them and not this God? Make it make sense, man.
Right.
Look at that strength. And look at even the hey brother, charisma. You want to know your man's at? Let me show him. See, he right here chilling. He chilling forever.
Hey, the pastor ain't gonna read them that. That's why they don't believe.
Oh yeah, he ain't reading them
The
that.
pastor ain't gonna read that.
Pastor pork chop and pig knuckles ain't gonna read that.
Not my Bible. My Bible don't say that like that.
Cause he don't keep no law.
Right.
So he don't want you to keep none. And he want to live in the world.
God.
And not by the words of the Most High God, man. But that's the God we need to fear. That's the God we need to serve, man. And that fear ain't even a bad thing. That's the righteous thing. Because if you can see somebody that can do that and a God can do that, If you be bold if you want to. You play with it if you want to. Bring this out, King.
Baruch chapter 6 and verse 63.
Bring it out.
And the fire sent from above to consume hills and woods doeth as it is commanded. But these are like unto them, neither in show nor power. Wherefore, it is neither to be supposed nor said that they are gods.
So these other nations, they ain't God. It's be supposed to say they are not gods. Bring it up, keep going.
Seeing that they are neither able to judge causes, nor to do good unto men, knowing therefore that they are no God. Fear them not.
What should we not do?
Fear them not.
What should we not do these other nations?
Fear them not.
Fear them not. They're not gods. Even when they judge causes, they don't judge them righteously. Because our people always talk about thou shalt not judge, but your ass go in the courtroom and you don't tell the people behind the desk that.
That's right.
Because they judge wickedly. We giving you righteous judgment to help wake you up and hope you come fight for your slot in the kingdom. You gonna get judged. You just choose who you gonna get judged by. A righteous man or a wicked man. But you don't fear them because they're not God. They can't do nothing. Keep going.
Come. Verse 66. For they can neither curse nor bless kings. Neither can they show signs in heaven, among the heavens, like among the heathen, nor shine as the sun, nor give light as the moon.
Okay, finish it off on 68.
Verse 68. The beasts are better than they.
The what?
The beasts are better than they.
One more time.
The beasts are better than they.
Damn it, these people are lower than the beast.
Right.
The beasts are better than they. Because they can't show no signs. And keep finish that off.
For they can get under a cover and help themselves.
The beasts can at least help themselves. These people can't help themselves if they wanted to. What was made crooked can never go straight.
That's right.
They can never help themselves. That's why they're lower and they're worse than the damn beast. That's why we don't fear them. We shouldn't try to mingle with them. We shouldn't try to be like them. Don't hold no damn hand in hand. Hold hand in hand with the people that look like you. Not no damn other nations, man. Because they have no righteous judgment, man. Bring this up.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse number 13.
33.
God, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse number 33. He that sendeth forth light, and it goeth, calleth it again, and it obeyeth him with fear. The stars shine in their watches, and rejoice, and he calleth them, they say, when he calleth them, they say, here we be.
So, this is somebody that can call on the stars, and the damn stars answer say, where we be. You gonna feel somebody that don't have no righteous judgment, no straight bone, and nothing in their damn body. Boys, to keep that real quick, but somebody that can call on the stars and they answer. The damn stars say, where we be. Keep going.
And so with cheerfulness they shine light unto him that made them.
He made them. Somebody that created the damn stars, they're triple that he called on them because he know they made them. You the only one that he made that don't be cheerful when he call on you, and you supposed to do your damn part.
Right.
Keep going.
This is our God, and there shall none other be accounted of in comparison of him.
Ain't no damn comparison to him. We're going to finish on 36. Ain't no comparison to him. This is our God. The one that made the stars. The one that the stars get cheerful when they even get called on. Devin, have you ever heard a star speak? You see what I'm saying? So put that in your perspective in mind of the God we're serving, the God that's calling on us to do righteousness. So even that God, this is what he have done even as well. You blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, bring it out.
He hath found out all the ways of knowledge, and hath given it unto Jacob his servant, and to Israel his beloved.
He gave you the knowledge.
That's right.
That God that created all these mighty things, the world, the heaven, the earth, everything, gave the knowledge to you that you denied. You want to be equal when he designed you to be way more than that and above everything, man. Why you want to dumb yourself down? You want to dumb yourself down? He created you. Look at the mighty works he did, and he only gave the knowledge to you? And you denying that? That's wrong, man. And that's crazy, man. That's insane. These are my last two. Give me Luke 19 and 31. Luke 19 and 30, man. Because he gave this to you, man. That's why we coming up to wake you up, man.
That's right.
Because the Lord got something required for you, man, but you denying it. You don't want it. You don't want it, man. Bring it out, Ken.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse number 30.
Bring it out.
Saying, go ye unto the village over against you, in which at your entering ye shall find a coat tied, whereon yet never man sat.
So that's why we come out to these highways and these hedges. We go out to these villages where your pastors don't come out. We don't hide in a building. We come out here to teach you. Because he said a coat is a horse, but it's synonymous with Israel, which is something powerful you tie down. You created to do something mighty, but you're not moving. You're not moving on it. You're tied down at this time. That's why we're coming out to untie you.
Right.
We're coming out to loose you. Bring
Right.
you on.
Come, loose him and gather him hither.
Loose you and bring you hither. He telling you loose you and bring him back to him. We doing our part. We ain't saying come to us. We telling you to come back to your God, man. We telling you to come back to your God. And this is a specific reason why, man. Bring it out.
Come, verse 31. And if any man asks you, why do you loose him? Thus shall ye say unto him, because the Lord hath need of him.
Because what?
Because the Lord hath need of him.
We loose you and anybody asks you why? Because the Lord got need of you.
That's right.
He don't need you, but he got need of you. So if you wanted to get used by the Lord in the righteous way, come on hither. Come to him. Come to him because he got need of you, man.
Right.
This is the last scripture, man. Bring this out. Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 18 and verse number 30. As for God, his way is perfect.
That's why he wants you to come his way. That's why he wants you to come get used in the righteous way. Because, bring it out again.
As for God, his way is perfect.
Who don't want to walk in the damn perfect in the right way, man?
God.
Who don't want to do it, man? And with that, man, call Allah Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Come.
God. All praise to the Most High God, Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Wamalak Yahushua, man.
God.
All right, got it. All right, give me the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse number 2 real quick. Right, a lot of people got questions in regards to God, but those questions sometimes be above your pay grade. A lot of the times, man. Also, give me the book of Sirach, chapter 21 and verse number 11. 4 and verse number 2.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4 and verse number 2. And said, thy heart hath gone too far in this world.
What?
Thy heart has gone too far in this
The
world.
heart is synonymous to the mind. Your mind is too far into this world. America is wicked above all places, man. This the boiling melting pot of all wickedness.
That's
You
right.
got sodomy here, man. You got so many things that's going on inside of America. Your mind is too far in it. You got people literally crying over the death of Charlie Kirk, man. What has he done for you and your community?
God.
He's literally just an influencer, man. That's been talking wild concerning my people, man.
That's right.
And then the Lord said in Exodus chapter 11 and verse 7, against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move its tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord does put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. The Lord puts a difference between the heathen and the Israelites in general. Because the Israelites, they are made to be above all people that's upon the face of the earth. Everybody else is meant to serve them.
That's right.
Come, book of the 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse number 2. And said, thy heart has gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High?
Your mind is so far into this world, but you think that you can comprehend the ways of the Most High God? You think that you can tell what the Lord can do and can't do? It's a whole lot of not my Jesus going on out here, man. Not my God. You don't know your God, man. Right? Give me the book of John, chapter 4 and verse number 22. Read it. Give me Sirach chapter 21 and verse number 11. Sirach chapter 21 and verse number 11. So the message to our people is that they have to return back to their God, right? Because with your God comes a great power that comes with you, man. No. Lie. Read this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 21, verse 11. He that keepeth the law of the Lord getteth understanding thereof.
Read it again.
He that keepeth the law of the Lord
getteth the understanding thereof.
He that keepeth the law of the Lord gets the understanding thereof, man. People don't understand the Bible because simply they don't do the things that the Lord say, man.
That's right.
How about you try doing the things that the Lord say, and then you will get understanding, man. It's a lot of people that's walking around with vain thoughts inside of their mind, man. You got to pray those things away, fast them away, man. You have to be consistent and diligent in your studies inside of these scriptures, right? You have to have the Lord on your mind every single day, man. First, you got to know who your God is, man. Read this.
It's the book of John, chapter 4, verse number 22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
What type of God they supposed to be serving, man? Don't you know that you suffer idolatry upon yourself because you don't believe in the record that the Lord left of himself, man? Of him and his son, man. That's an idolatrous act. You gotta literally get into this thing. You gotta be willing to study these scriptures, man. Hey family, y'all got a minute to hear the words of the Lord? You got a minute? Come chop it up with your brother, man. See, our people don't really have time for the Most High God, and that's why they don't understand anything. They don't know why they're in poverty. They don't know why their enemy got a foot up on their neck, man. They don't understand the signs and the times that we're living in. They don't even know that these are the last days. You got the chariots literally popping up, blipping in and out, man. Literally. The chariots is coming to take us back home, but some people don't want to go home. Some people accepted America as their home. And that's where you err at, man. I miss the times that our women were comely and delicate, man. Right? Man. But today in America, I gotta find weave in the street from them scrapping, man, barefoot. Hey, I miss the time that our men had unity. Literally, man. Everywhere. Everywhere, man. Not block banking, man. Not color banking either, man.
Bring it out.
See that? I miss those times, man. And I yearn for them, man. But as long as we're in the presence of our enemies and they rule over us, we'll never get that. It's a whole lot of brainwashing that's going on, man. So we got to separate ourselves from this world and from the so-called wisdoms that are in this world. Give me the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, and verse number 18. Right? And give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, and verse number 1. Right? We have to fully come out of the world, and we got to come into our own righteous bubble. Our own righteous bubble should be where we want to dwell at, man. You got to want to dwell in righteousness, man.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, and verse number 18. Let no man deceive himself. Any man among you seem to be wise in this world.
Hey, brother, check this out now real quick. Check this out now real quick, man. Right? What's your nationality? What's your father's nationality? Puerto Rican? You know you'll be an Israelite from the tribe of Ephraim? This is the world's best kept secret. The Israelites from the tribe of Ephraim, which would be our so-called Taino brothers, our so-called Puerto Rican brothers, they were the head of the northern kingdom. It's time for you to come back to your royalty. That's what it is. Because we just out here, we just living life. We don't know who we are. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 1 and verse number 3. Right? We don't know who we are. And we done accepted the names that our oppressor gave us, man. The colonizers done given us, man. They done successfully ripped us away from our nationality and then claimed it as their own. And now they're up in our homeland, right? Teeing up, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about
You see that? You know where your homeland is, though? No. Nah, man. Right, give me the book of Galatians chapter 4 and verse number 26. Right? I'm going to show you where your homeland is, man. The home of your nativity, man. Right? Because this, I'm telling you, this is the world's best kept secret. As long as they have us destroyed, it's the longer that they stay up in rulership. And our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We don't know nothing. We don't know who we are. Right?
Shit, if we leave at 6, it's going to take us another
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
Right? And the ass, his master's crib. Now, the Lord just compared us to two dumb animals, the ox and the donkey. He said the ox know who he belongs to, and the donkey knows where he knows where he belongs to, and he knows who he is. For the most part, right? Who he is. Right? Yeah. Go ahead. But Israel, what?
But Israel,
Our people, Israel.
but Israel does not know. My people do not consider.
And a lot of them don't even care about who they are, where they come from, what their laws are, We got a moral and ethical code that was only given to us to be the top nation on earth. Read this.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 4, and verse number 22. 26. But Jerusalem,
But what?
but Jerusalem,
Where's he from?
but Jerusalem,
Read.
which above is free, which is the mother of us all.
So Jerusalem is our homeland.
That's right.
But the children of Israel are not inhabiting the land of Jerusalem right now. There's somebody that's in our homeland right now that the Lord had called out already. Give me the book of Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse number 2. Right? The Bible speaks expressly about them all the time. This never been a white man's book. This always been your history. But you know what it is? They sit it right in front of us. It's a psychological game. They say God said, God said, God said, and God didn't say none of that, man. They say that God created every man equal, but the Lord in Deuteronomy 7 and 6 said he created you above all people, above all the nations of the earth, man. See that? Read it.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord God, because the enemy has said against you,
Because the what?
because the enemy has said against you,
Now, the enemy had, the Lord didn't, he didn't put a stamp in. These is not your friends, right? These are not your companions. This is not your girlfriend, nothing like that. Not your wife. Read that again.
thus saith the Lord God, because the enemy has said against you,
Read.
aha,
They say what?
aha,
Laugh in our face. Read.
even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
Now the ancient high places is Jerusalem.
That's right.
They say, aha, we even got Jerusalem underneath our foot, man. Right? Read.
Therefore, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord God, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side.
Swallowed us up on every side. They grabbed us away from our homeland and brought us all the way across the world. A land that's in the midst of many waters. This is a big old prison. Right? Go to verse 5.
Verse 5.
It's going to identify them. Read this.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea.
Against who?
All Idumea.
One more time.
All Idumea.
So Idumea is the one who is inhabiting our homeland.
That's right.
Do you know who Idumea is? Right? That's the biblical nationality of the so-called white man.
That's right.
They laugh in our face and they say we even got their homeland. Why they want to be us so badly? They want to be us, but they don't really want to be us. They don't want to go through the things that we went through.
They can't be us at all.
Exactly. See, but they trying to steal something that was never given to them.
That's right.
They try to put their name on it.
Exactly. So, as Israelites, you from the tribe of Ephraim, this brother's from the tribe of Ephraim as well, man. Right? Sometimes, hey, you really don't know, man. We suffer from confusion of faces sometimes. Right? It said that Ephraim is like a cake unturned, man. If you got a pancake, right, and you don't flip that thing over, one side is gonna be dark, the other side gonna be light. It's same like that for the majority of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta come back to knowing who our God is, because he literally promised us that he gonna save us from this place, and it's happening in real time. The whole government is scared of so-called UFOs. What you think Christ pulling up in? To see that? Give me the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse number 7 for the brother, man. Say it again? Say it again? No, what is that?
You ain't heard of them?
No.
They're the ancient guys that are coming to Earth.
Nah, man. Nah, you ever heard of the Alahaya?
Alright.
Those are the angels that is coming back and being sent back to come and rescue us from hell.
That's right.
There ain't no telling, man. Today we not gonna be here for this long. We might not be here, man. Take that brother number. Take that brother number, man.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds. He cometh with clouds. He cometh with clouds.
The Lord is coming with clouds in this thing, man.
That's right.
All right? Wasn't the chariots a pillar of fire by night, right? And a cloud during the day? Roughly paraphrasing. Right? The Lord said he's coming with clouds, man.
And every eye shall see him.
and every eye shall see him. Everybody gonna know, right, when our king is gonna pull up, man. And they already know, man. That's why they keeping watch over the skies now, man. Aren't they keeping watch over the skies super heavy? They done made a space force, man. Give me the book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse number 1, man. Right? They scared as hell, man. Literally, they coming up with something every day. Now they saying they literally are fighting head to toe to see what these chariots are, and they know, right? Isn't the Library of Congress either the first or the second, because they debate about it, right? The first or the second biggest library in the world, man. You mean to tell me up in all those books, y'all don't got a Bible up in there? And all them books, you ain't got no Bible up in there, huh? You know what I'm saying? Read that again. The book of Jeremiah. Oh, go ahead. Chapter 10 and verse 1. Go ahead. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. You say what? Learn not the way of the heathen. It said, learn not the way of the heathen. Our people shouldn't want to be like these people over here. Right. We should never want to be like you, man. That's right. Kendrick Lamar said it best. They not like us, man. Right. And what does it mean to be like us? To be holy, right, separate, man. A peculiar people, right? We're a national treasure, man, to the Most High God. And these people, they're spittle. Did I say it or did the Bible say it, man? Right? The Bible called them spittle. Give me that in 2nd Ezra chapter 6, man. Right? At verse number 54. Keep reading. Thus saith the Lord, Salakia, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Be not what? Dismayed at the signs of heaven. The Lord gave us instructions not to be scared of the signs of the heavens, man. All right? You got people that's going to faint in the day that the Lord come on, man. Right? I believe it's Isaiah that says that there's going to be grown men with pangs as a woman. You know what pangs as a woman is going into? It says pangs as a woman that is going through child labor. Man, the Lord, he's so cold. He basically said they water going to break in that day, man. They going to piss on themselves, man. It's going to be, as soon as you hear that sky crack, it's raps, man. Every Edomite face is going to gather. They're going to gather as flames, man. They're going to be red in the face, pink in the face, man. Specifically, man. And the people who've done wickedly against the Lord and have not repented, man, they're going to be afraid too. So you might as well just get down and repent to the Most High God as an Israelite so that you won't have to suffer the vengeance of the Most High God in that day, man. Right? What you got? For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the what? For the heathen are dismayed at them. So don't be scared of the sun. You see a chariot up in the sky, brother, kind of ducking or something. No, brother, you don't got to duck, man. It's for you, man. It's all for your sake. So don't be scared at the signs of the heaven, because for the heathen are dismayed at them. You're not cut from the same cloth as a heathen, man. That's right. Right? So stop trying to rub the two rags together, man. Stop trying to rub the two rags together again, man. There we go. We back in business, man. All right? Matter of fact, give me the book of Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse number 1, man. Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse number 1. Give me that.
I got it. Yep. The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. Bring it out. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all creatures, right? Of him come we all. What? Of him come we all.
So everybody's argument is, yeah, you know, God created everybody. Everybody comes from Adam.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the Lord has a chosen people that comes from Adam, man. Right? The Lord got favorites up in this thing, man. So you can't just be walking around just spitting off at the mouth, man. In regards to things that you know nothing about. Actually, read this Bible.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. For our sake. For our sake.
The Lord, out of his own mouth, said that he created the world for the sakes of the Israelites, man. For the Israelites, not for the Edomites, man. That's why your kingdom is temporary. All of of the nations are going to bow to the Most High God. It's either get down or lay down.
That's right.
At the end of the day, man. Right, Rick?
Verse 56. As for the other people, which are also come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are what?
That they are nothing.
One more time.
They are nothing.
That's out of the Bible, man. The other nations are nothing according to the Most High God, man. How do you take that, man? I guess you would have to spin the narrative, man, saying that everybody is created equal when the Lord said that they are nothing. You would have to lie on the Lord, man. And that's even a bold claim, man. Right? That's bold of you to try to lie on the Most High God, man. See that?
But be like unto spittle.
Be like unto
But
what?
be like unto spittle.
Be like unto spittle. They're nothing. They're just spit on the ground, man. They don't even equal what a piece of gum on the sidewalk equals, man. This is the word of the Most High God. You got to take this thing seriously, man. In sincerity.
And has likened the abundance of them unto the drop that falleth from a vessel. That falleth from a vessel.
A drop that falleth from the vessel. It's a whole fountain over there, man. Spitting up, man. Right? One drop get up on the ground from that, you're not going to care about it, man. That's how the Lord feels about the rest of these nations, man. If you are not an Israelite, a black, Hispanic, Native American, or Seminole Indian, the Lord said that you're just a drop that falls from a vessel, man. But what does that mean for the Israelites? What does that mean for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man? That means that you mean the world to him, man. So why don't you show your appreciation to the Most High God and do the things that he said, man? Take part inside of the blessings that the Lord promised you, man. Because I'm tired of seeing the generational curses around this thing. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15 on down through 68 lists all the generational curses, man. And without even touching Deuteronomy chapter 28, we can still find them curses up in the scriptures, man. You got Jeremiah chapter what? 17 and verse number 1 through 4, man. Give me that. Jeremiah chapter 17, man. Right? We're going to show you exactly what happened to our people. It's going to be playing upon tables, man.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 1.
Go.
The sin of Judah.
The what?
The sin of Judah.
Judah is the so-called African Americans, man. Right? The sins of Judah.
The sin of Judah is written with the pen of iron and with the point of a diamond.
And with the what?
The point of a
That
diamond.
means that it's kind of been etched inside of our minds, man. Almost permanently, man. That's why we got to try so earnestly to separate from the world, man. Because the old man is still lingering up there, man. We just trying to sand down the stones so that the what's written on there is not really seen like that, man. We don't really want to live by the ways of this world anymore, man. At this point, we're just suffering here, man. Right? But the suffering that we do here is nothing compared to the glories that the Most High God is going to give us within the kingdom, man. Lord willing, we all make it, man.
It is given, Salaki. It is graven upon the table of their heart.
It is what?
It is graven upon the table of their heart.
That means that it's etched inside of your mind, right?
And upon the horns of your altars.
And you made it tradition. That's the horns of your altars, man. You done made it tradition to be extra wicked, man. You've made it a tradition to be extra wicked. Twerking in the streets is wicked, man. Right? A man being effeminate is wicked. And the world, Israel just sometimes walks along with the wickedness of the world, man. So much to the soul that you call righteousness wickedness, man. Grab me the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse number 27. Right?
Verse 2. Whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the high hills.
While their children remembers their altars, man. So it passed down. Wickedness can pass down from you to your children, to their children, and to us to this very day. But now it's time to break those generational curses, man. It's time to break. Hey, do y'all want to break generational curses, man? Do you think that it's possible to break generational curses? How do we effectively break the generational curses? Give me 1 second, brother. We're not gonna be here all day, brother. Well, I mean, nah, you don't gotta be sorry to me. I'm sorry for you, brother. I'm sorry for you, man. Right? Bring this up.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse number 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just. An unjust man is an abomination to the just.
Righteous men don't like to hang around wickedness, man.
That's right.
An unjust man is an abomination to the just.
And he that is upright in his ways is an abomination to the wicked.
He that is what?
He that is upright in his ways is an abomination to the wicked.
He that is upright is abomination to the wicked. So this world loves wickedness and hates righteousness. It's plain upon tables, man. Right?
Verse 3. Oh, my mountain in the field, I will give thy substance and all thy treasures to the spoil.
To the what?
To the
The Lord
spoil.
is still speaking to us at this part, man. He said that he will give all of our substance and everything to the spoil, man. That means that everything was going to be stripped away from us, man. Our homeland, our tongue. I hate speaking English, man. I wish I could just speak fluent Paleo, man. Fluent Paleo Hebrew, man. All day, every day. I don't even want the accent of English inside of the Paleo. Just the accent itself, man. I would love to hear how our forefathers spoke, man. You know what I'm saying? How Jacob spoke. Right? Just the words of Yahweh, how Solomon spoke, man. How King David spoke. I wish I could hear the exhortation that Simon Maccabees gave to the children of Israel, man. In his live tongue. In his live tongue, man. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, King? All praises, man. You know who you are according to the Bible, man? Hey, check this out now real quick. Right? So, according to the world, what would the world call you? What would the world call you to be a nationality? Right? Which one? Because this is what they call us on this side. And on this side is what the Most High God calls us. So which one of these would you be? We got to start identifying ourselves according to the Lord, because the Lord gave us a nationality. What you think? Yeah, you can take a picture of it, brother. Go ahead and take the picture. Because you got to know who your people are. Don't you know the Lord don't want you marrying nobody that's not up on his son? We shouldn't be marrying no white women. Our women shouldn't be marrying no Chinese man. What you want with a Chinese man anyway?
Right.
That's off, right? You want everything to be shrimp stir fried, man? I ain't never heard of no shrimp stir fried Alfredo. All right? The Lord only wants you to be with your people, and we are the children of the diaspora. We're the children of Israel.
That's right.
Yasha Allah in your natural tongue, man. In the Paleo Hebrew. You got to know who you are up in these last days, because who do you think the kingdom of heaven is for? You got to consider that. They say that the kingdom of heaven got one big pearly gate. Go ahead. Say it again. Yeah, everybody that's on this side. We got 12 beautiful tribes, man. Yes, 100%. Right? Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7. Let's see, but Christian is not a nationality, though. Really. And to be a Christian means to be a follower of Christ. So you have to do what Christ did. So as a sister, you're supposed to be wearing your dress. Yeah, it just start at the simple things like that. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse number 5. Don't run yet. We're not running. Right, yeah.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
You think that Christ was walking around with a dress? Hey, turn that around, right? Now, and that's another question. Who the hell is that?
God, bring that out. Great question.
Is it? Let's see that. Why they make him to look like this? Give me the book of Revelations. I know I'm just calling precepts, man. Right? Give me the book of Revelations real quick. Salakia, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, Deuteronomy chapter 7.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse number 3. Neither shall thou make marriage with them. Thy daughter shall thou not give unto a son, nor his daughter shall thou give unto thy son. For they will turn away thy sons from following me. For they will turn away thy sons from following me.
Do you think that a man that is dealing with a so-called white woman is going to take hold unto the knowledge and the wisdom of the scriptures when the Lord said that he's going to destroy them off the face of the earth? The Lord said for the atrocities that he done did to us, the so-called white man did to us, his posterity is supposed to be blotted out. You think they want to hear that? You think that Christianity don't even touch on the book of Obadiah? I've been a Christian all my life until maybe 6 years ago, right? A member of Christianity, rather I say, right? But they never touched on the prophecies of the Bible. What they give you, John 3:16? They give you John 3:16, say that God so loved the world, and the world means everybody. And that's just not what Christ was talking about with the ruler of the Jews, with Nicodemus. Go ahead.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse number 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son. Beware of all whoredom, my son. And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe. Which is not of thy father's tribe.
Take a wife that's not a part of your people.
That's right.
You got 12 beautiful tribes, man. Why want a long back white woman? Yeah. What?
Read that again. Read that again. You ain't listening.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse number 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife. And take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe.
Strange woman is a woman. Yes. That's the 1611 King James Bible. God. Show them that one. This is the King James Bible. See that? So we got to know who we are, man. And we read it to you up in Deuteronomy, King. Right? So the Bible do tell you who you can be with and who you should not be with. And the Lord gave you the repercussions of being with a woman of another nation. He said that they will turn them from hearing him. They will turn you from hearing the Most High God.
Also, the Bible might not say directly you can be with a Caucasian woman, but there's a reason why, brother. There's a reason why. Because the Bible indirectly don't say the Caucasian race. So you talk about parables. The Bible talk about parables. So you actually got to know what the Caucasian race is in the scriptures.
I'm gonna pass the mic to the next dynamic speaker.
Hey, let me get the book of Proverbs. Let me get the book of Proverbs chapter 5. Proverbs chapter 5 and start at verse number 6. Let me get the book of Deuteronomy 7 and 3 again. Let me get the book of Sirach chapter 13. I believe Sirach 13. And give me verse number 15.
5 and 6, right?
Start at verse number
Nephew, can you hold this?
somebody give me 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse number 1.
He might just put him on
Start at verse number 7.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 5 and verse number 7. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth.
So this is Solomon, King Solomon, right? Right, teaching us, right? This is the book of Proverbs, right? Read. He said, "Hear and depart not from the words of his mouth." Read it.
Remove thy way far from her. Remove thy way far from her.
Who is this her that he's talking about? Right? Go jump up to verse number 3.
Verse number 3. For the lips of the strange woman drop as a honeycomb.
The Lord says.
For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb.
And so this is King Solomon talking about a strange woman. So he gives us the advice, right? To not depart from the words of his mouth, because the lips of a strange woman, right, are like what?
Are a drop as honeycomb. Verse number 4. But her end is bitter. But her end is bitter.
The so-called white woman.
But her end is bitter.
The so-called Indian woman.
But her end is bitter.
I mean the East Indian woman.
But her end is bitter. As wormwood. As wormwood.
I'm going to tell you why it's not an opinion. Now somebody give me 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse number 1.
That's the book of 1 Kings.
I'm going to tell you.
11.
Now this is why it's not an opinion. How many wives did King Solomon have? He had 1,000 of them. And we finna find out how many of them was heathens. Read it.
That's the book of 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse number 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women. He loved many strange women.
What did King Solomon say in the book of Proverbs chapter 3 and verse number 3? 5 and verse number 3. Read that again.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 5 and verse number 3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil.
Brother, you got to pay attention, brother. We breaking it down for you.
But her mouth is smoother than oil.
So he said the lips of a strange woman, right, are smoother than oil, as sweet as a honeycomb, but her what?
But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword.
So her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as two-edged sword. Like he's gonna kill you. Why? Because he's mad because this. Read that he's speaking of wisdom because he had these wives. Read it.
But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of Moab,
The so-called Chinese woman, read.
Ammonites,
Japanese woman, read.
Edomites,
Edomites are the so-called white woman, read.
Zidonians, and Hittites,
What they do?
of the nations concerning which the Lord said,
It's my opinion.
which the Lord said,
It's Gabar's opinion.
which the Lord said,
Every brother's up here opinion.
which the Lord said,
The Lord said this, right?
unto the children of Israel,
People on the side of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Read.
ye shall not go into them. Ye shall not go into them.
The Lord said we should not supposed to be marrying them, like the brother was bringing up, huh? See, that's what we try to get you to understand is that you guys are both on this side right here, right? So you not wrong for messing with her, right? That's your sister. You feel what I'm saying? That's why brothers say, hey, we can be with any woman on this side, right? But the so-called white woman, right? They turn the so-called white woman, the women of the other nations, will turn us away from our God. And that's the problem. That's the biggest problem that we got on this planet. Let me get the book of Revelation chapter 18 and verse number 4. Go ahead.
You got to consider, man. We done turned ourselves over to the Caucasians who rule over us, and now look, they done created a picture of your king in their image. When the Bible says that he had skin of bronze and white woolly hair and a loud voice as the sound of many waters, man. So we done turned our face away from the Most High God, and we didn't do the thing. We're still not doing the things that He said today, and that's no, that's not an opinion. Because we can look at you and you're not following the laws of the Lord, King. So we're telling you the wisdom is to come back to your God in the directions that He gave you and stop leaning to your own understanding. You being hard-headed, brother.
And that's what brothers is trying to bring out to you, because these people have turned us away from following our God. Because the Most High God said that we are supposed to be holy people. What does the word holy mean? Huh? No, it does not mean that. It means set apart. It means set away from everybody else. You different from everybody else. Somebody give me that. Give me that book in the book of, I want Exodus chapter, I think it's 19 and 6. Is that the one I want? Or 20 and 26, one of the two. Leviticus. And somebody keep holding that Sirach chapter 13.
This is the book. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 20 and verse number 26. And ye shall be holy unto me. And ye shall be holy unto me. For I the Lord am holy. For I the Lord am holy.
So it said, us, the people on that side, shall be holy to Him, for He is holy. So that means separate from Him, separate to him because he's separate from everybody else. Read.
And have severed you from the other people, and have severed you from the other people,
I put y'all together.
and have severed you from the other
I
people,
wanted you to marry them.
and have severed you from the other people,
The Lord God has severed us, meaning cut us from the rest of the other people. Right, Reed?
that ye should be mine. That ye should be mine.
Right, so he told us, he warned us, right, that we supposed to separate from those other people so we can be his. Let me get the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and start at verse number 16. Give me this in Sirach chapter 13.
Well, 11.
Yeah, come.
Come. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13, and verse number 11. A fact not to be made equal unto him in total. Which one?
All people resort to like unto themselves.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13, and verse number 15. Every beast loveth his like.
Have you ever seen a lion making love to an elephant? No, it don't make sense, right? So the Bible said every beast loveth his like, right?
And every man loveth his neighbor. And every man loveth his neighbor.
Every man loveth his own neighbor. The neighbor are the people that look like you, that go through the things that you go through, that keep the same customs as you, that dress like you, that eat the same food as you, right? That praise the same Lord as you, right?
All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. And a man will cleave to his like.
So we supposed to be cleaving to our like, brother. We're not supposed to be going after these other people. Right, and it's the reason behind that is because, hey man, they took black Jesus away and gave us white Jesus.
Right.
They took their customs, they took a feast of dedication away from us and gave us Christmas, brother. They took they took Passover and gave us Easter. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the problem when we go after these other people. When we serve these, when we marry and connect with these other people, we're not supposed to be with them. We're supposed to be holy unto the Lord, man. Right? So we can follow our own customs and follow our own heritage because the Lord had gave us this heritage, man. Right? And a part of our heritage is being protected by the Lord. Right? But in order to be protected by the Lord, brother, you have to do the things that he told you to do.
That's right.
You understand that? Khan, what you got? Don't drop. Matter of fact, read that. Revelation 18 and 4.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, and verse number 4. And I heard another voice from the heavens saying, come out of her, my people.
Yo, stay with it.
Come out of her, my people.
We can all get along.
Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Right, so the Lord told us to just come out of this world, period. Right? Come out of the customs of the heathen. Right? Stop doing nigga stuff. Stop doing Mexican stuff, because we not Mexicans. We not niggas. Right? We not damn spicks. Right? We men of the Lord, man. We Israelites. Let me get the book of Genesis chapter 32 and verse 27, man. Right? Let me get the book of Joel chapter 3 and verse number 7. Come.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 32 and verse number 27. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name should be thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
So us as a people, we've been going by these names too long, man. We've been going by Negroes or blacks. We've been going by Jamaicans, West Indians, Haitians. We've been going by Dominicans, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Indians, which means savage, Seminole Indians, right? The damn Argentinians, the Chileans, the Colombians, the Mexicans, Puerto Rico. We've been going by these names too long, man. So the Lord told us, don't go by these names anymore, right? Because these names don't mean nothing. There's no power in his name, right? But there's power in your actual nationality. There's power in your heritage. Read on.
God, thy name shall be no more called Jacob, but Israel. But Israel.
Yasha'Allah, right? Yasha'al, right? What does that mean?
For as a prince hast thou power with God and with man, and hast prevailed. And has prevailed.
So the meaning of what your real nationality is prince of power with God, man. Or princess of power with God, right? You feel what I'm saying? So you got to stop calling yourself Mexican and black. What is your real nationality? What is your nationality according to what you just learned right now? Okay, but I'm saying you a Cherokee, but what did the Lord call you? Read that again.
God. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. But Israel. But Israel.
What's your nationality? You an Israelite. All right? Say, I'm an Israelite. Say, I mean, you don't sound sure, sister. That's okay. It's okay. I'm not yelling at you. You know, so if my tone feels like I'm yelling at you, I apologize. Okay, right. So, okay, right. So you would be an Israelite, sister. You too, brother, as well. Your father is what? I'm saying, what nationality is your father? You don't know? So so how did you find out you were Native American? Okay, so we go by your father's side, but more than likely, since you don't know your father, that's one of the curses that let us know that we Israelites. No, I understand what you said, but hold on real quick. So what we saying is that we go by, we determine our nationalities, right, by our father's side. You see what I'm saying? But the fact that you don't know your father is one of the curses. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, 54.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you.
Hey, Salaki, it seems like everywhere we go, this happens. It don't matter what city we in, no matter what state we in. They say the niggas is out there teaching. The Israelites is out there teaching. Let's go by and disrupt them. Right? Read this.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
So that sounds like black on black crime in our neighborhood, brown on brown crime. Right? The Mexicans kill each other, the Puerto Ricans kill each other. All these different nations kill each other, right?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
We got the highest divorce rate. We got a high domestic violence rate, right? Read on.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
So what's known to be happening when it comes to fathers in our neighborhoods, right? The men don't stick around and raise the children. That's a stereotype, right? The niggas, my father left out one day and to buy milk and never came back. That's a stereotype. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a stereotype that's how we identify ourselves, as one of the ways we identify ourselves in these last days. Right? But hey, man, you an Israelite, man. Right? And you an Israelite as well, King. Hey, let me get the book of Joel. Who got Joel chapter 3 and verse number 7? Let me get the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse number 3.
This is the book of Joel chapter 3 and verse number 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them.
The Lord says.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them.
Right now, we are being raised out of the place where the so-called white man has sold us, man. The so-called Chinese man has sold us, man. The so-called the French man, right? The Japanese man, the Arab man, right? We are being risen up around the four corners of the earth, right? Read on.
And I will return your recompense upon your own head.
That's why you see the world, all hell breaking loose in the world today, man. Read on.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters unto the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
So we come here to proclaim this among the Gentiles. All the things that your forefathers did to us as a people, the Lord is going to sell them back. The Lord, matter of fact, read that again. Start from verse number 5.
Verse number 5. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold. Verse number 3. And they have cast lots for my people. And they have cast lots for my people. And have given a boy for an harlot. Given a boy for a harlot. And sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre, as I die, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
The so-called white man. Let me get the book of Proverbs. No, Psalms chapter 83. Right? Let me get that book of Psalms chapter 83. Let me get the book of Psalms chapter 137. right? Let's bring this out, man. Hey, the Most High said for everything that y'all people did to us, he's gonna return that shit back on your head. Every time you sold us, right, we're gonna be selling y'all in the same way, right? We're gonna do everything to y'all except doing the rape that y'all did to us, because we don't want your dirty, stinking ass white woman. Right? Read this.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, and verse number 1. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Our enemies have made a tumult against us. They made a loud noise. They made us forget who we are. Y'all made us forget that we was the kings of the earth, man. We was the princes and the princesses of the earth, man. Right? But guess what? Our people are rising back up again, right? And your people are steady falling, man. Read on.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsels. They have taken crafty counsel.
What is calling me an African American?
They have taken crafty counsel.
Teaching my people Spanish.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Teaching the Levites Creole.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off.
Have they done us?
They have said, come and let us cut them off.
People have cut us off, man. And that's what you thought you did, right? But we slowly coming back to this thing, right? Let me get the book of Psalms chapter 2, right? Read.
From being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
What?
They are confederate against thee.
People have been confederate against the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans. So you can sit back there with the smirk all you want to, but you won't be laughing for very long, right? Read on.
This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 12, and verse number 53. Then all the heathen that were round about them sought to destroy them, for they said they have no captain, nor any to help them.
Salakia, y'all thought, right, that we was gonna be forever without a captain. You thought we was gonna be forever without the damn help of the Lord, man. Right? You thought the mighty man was never gonna rise up. We was gonna be living in damn high-rise hell for the rest of our life, right? Living in concrete jungles for the rest of our lives, right? But the Lord said, read on.
For they said they have no captain, nor any to help them. Now therefore let us make war upon them. Now therefore let us make war upon them and take away their memorial from among men.
So you thought that you could take the memorial our memorial among men. But guess what? We found the history, right? We found the history. All the iconoclasm that y'all thought y'all was gonna do to us, we found that, man. And we slowly passing it around, and we out here waking up this brother right here, man. What's your name, brother? Jermaine. We waking up brothers like Jermaine, man, and letting them know, hey man, you no longer a black person, man. Your Jesus don't look like this no more, man. Right? Your Jesus don't look like that no more, right? Hey, this is what he looked like, man. Right? This is what your people were before they came over here like this, man. Right? Before they did this to you, brother, this is what you come from. Right? And they thought you would never find this history. Right? They say if you want to hide something from a nigga, you put it in the book. But guess what? We start reading now, man. The Most High is starting to wipe the veil from our eyes, man. Wipe the film from our eyes, man. Right? We no longer going around saying I'm a black man. I'm a nigga. What's up, nigga? What's up, G? No, I'm a man of the Lord, man. Right? I'm a prince of power with the Most High. Yahweh, by Hashem Mashiach, Wamalak Yahushua. Right? Khan, what you got, King?
1 and 2. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1 and verse number 2. God is jealous. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance. The Lord will take vengeance. The Lord will take vengeance. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries. On his adversaries.
So-called white man.
On his adversaries.
So-called Ishmaelite.
On his adversaries.
So-called Arab.
On his adversaries.
So-called Chinese man.
On his adversaries.
So-called Japanese man.
On his adversaries. And he will serve with wrath. And he will serve with wrath for his enemies.
He's gonna destroy you for what you did to us, right? And the Most High says he's gonna render a recompense. Let me get the book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse number 9. Let me get the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse number 1 and then jump down to verse number 21. Khan, let me get that, Baba Kashaf.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse number 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity.
What the Lord says?
He that leadeth into captivity. 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 Shall go into captivity. Shall go into captivity. Shall go into captivity.
The Lord said the people that took people into captivity, into slavery, they gonna go into captivity themselves, right?
He that killeth with the sword.
Emmett Till.
He that killeth with the sword.
Well,
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
must be what?
Must be killed with the sword.
The same people must be killed with the sword. The things that you did to us are going to be done to you, right? Because the Most High God is a just God, right? He's a just balance, man. He's a perfect God. That means that for every action, there's a reaction, right? For every cause, there's an effect, right? Read on. That's it on that. What are you talking about?
The so-called Japan, the so-called Israel, whatever, the so-called, what are they really called?
What do you mean? What is the so-called who?
The so-called Japan, so they're going to be punished by God. He's going to get revenge on these so-called.
Okay, yeah.
You call them so-called.
Yeah.
What are they really called?
The reason why we call them so-called, because that's not their real name, which is a good question. Let me get the book of, let me get that in Joel chapter 3 again. That's a good question. That's a good question. All right, let me get that in Joel chapter 3.
This is the book of Joel.
We brought it out before you got here. So, I mean, you coming late, so read.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse number 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
You know, I wanted it in Psalms 83. Khan. The Ammonites, the Moabites. Yeah, Khan. Salaki.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, and verse number 5. For they have consulted together with one consent.
These people who've been confederate, right, Reno?
They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom,
The so-called white men,
and the Ishmaelites,
so-called Arab men,
of Moab,
the so-called Chinese men,
and the Hagareans,
so-called one of the Africans,
Jabal, and Ammon,
and the Japanese,
and Amalek,
and the so-called Jewish men,
and the Philistines,
that's another African nation,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
another African nation, man. Right? These are the people that we talking about.
That's right.
Right? The people that's the enemies of the Lord. I mean, there's no private interpretation of the Bible. Right? That's definitely education. There's no such thing as a private interpretation. Oh, okay.
That's education.
Yeah, right, yeah. All right,
No, that's
cool.
an interpretation.
Right, let me get the
He
book.
interpreted it after you said it. You interpreted it after he said it, but you gotta really deep. You gotta dig, bro.
Don't mean that?
You gotta.
Can you prove you don't mean
Yeah, easily. Because
How?
what you talking about is a gathering of people, like Palestinians.
that? Get that script.
He's saying what the Palestinians are with the Amman and all that, right? Yeah. Okay. It's a metaphor for what they are.
How is it a metaphor? It's literally saying what they is. Right? So it says, let me get the book of Job chapter 9 and verse 24. Joe, give me, what you say?
Run back again. We said Hoab and Amman.
No, hold on. No, we finna get the proving. That's what we finna do. Give me the book of Job chapter 9 and verse 24.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, and verse number 24.
Bring it out.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The Lord says.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So who run the earth right now? God run the world? But God, I'm talking about the physical world that we living in right now. All right, well, I'm not talking to you, because he's foolish. All right, let me get the book. I'm not finna play. I'm not finna play. I'm not
You think
finna
run this shit? You think the devil run this shit? Why you white man don't run shit?
Who the president of the United States?
I don't give a fuck. God run this motherfucker,
Who the
bro.
president? Who told you
God.
Right.
God,
The
God
reason
is
you
not
have
white.
his skirt on right
He
now.
ain't or no president. God is not white or no president. And he run this shit. On my mama.
Bro, we ain't
ain't got time for you damn Negroes to save the white people.
Right.
Cause they on the rope. Now you want to come up and ask a question to save them.
They're cursing Abraham's kids. They're cursing Abraham's kids. They us.
No, that's what
They
the
is
problem
us. They
is,
come from
bro.
us.
No.
They
When-
rooted in us.
You said we the same. When did this happen to them? When did this happen to them?
They come from us.
When did this happen to them?
And nobody no camp from
When did this happen to them?
when Abraham was cursed.
Now, brother acting like he don't know how he don't know he can't hear. You said we the same. You said we are the same. When did this happen to them? When did the same punishment like this happen to the so-called white man? When did that happen to them?
Everybody get
He
punished.
confounded.
Everybody get
He
punished.
confounded.
White people.
Okay, you said everybody go
White
through
people-
it. When did this happen to the so-called Chinese man?
I'm here to save Jews and Gentiles.
Well, that's your problem.
I'm here to save Jews.
That's your problem.
No. That's my job.
That's your problem.
That's my onus.
No, your job.
As the salvific.
Who are you?
The Savior.
Who are you?
The salvific. The Savior.
Right.
And the Jews and Gentiles is both to be saved. It's up to them to choose that.
Give me the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 21.
We know you don't
No.
want
Let me get this 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 21.
it's the skirt spirit, man.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians. You said 2 and who? Come on.
It's that 5% of bullshit. It's that 5% of bullshit. Hell no, nigga, that's that 5% of bullshit. That's that 5% of bullshit. Nigga, hell no. That's
1 Thessalonians chapter 2,
That's that 5%
because they
of
believe
bullshit.
not the love of the truth they have.
It's that.
Nah, brother.
King Benjamin. Big Ben in the Bible. Look me up.
This is the book of Addition and Esther, chapter 1 and verse number 9. And my nation is this Israel, which cried to God and were saved. For the Lord has saved his people. For the Lord has saved his people. And the Lord have delivered us from all those evils. And God have wrought signs and wonders and have not been done among the Gentiles. Hey, let me get the book of Romans chapter 1 and verse number 26. And let me get the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse number 9. Right? Con, we finna get ready to wrap it up, man. Con, read that. It's the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse number 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. Whose coming is working after Satan. So this brother, hey brother, your coming is after the work of Satan. How's your time, man? Read. With all and signs and lying wonders. What? And lying wonders. What is this brother right here? And lying wonders. Man, you ain't doing nothing but coming with lying wonders, right, Rito? And with all deceivableness. With all deceivableness. Brothers just come with all deceivableness, man. The heathen getting their judgment, and here comes Jake trying to save everybody, right? Read? Trying to lie, man. Trying to do anything to save everybody, right, Rito? Because they receive not the love of the truth. Because they receive not the love of the truth. Because they receive not the love of the truth, man. Not their nationality, not the knowing that they got to keep the commandments, not knowing that they can't be walking around in goddamn skirts, right? Rito? That they might be saved. That they might be saved. Brothers just can't, hey man, since brothers don't want to receive the truth that they might be saved, hey, what the Lord gonna do? God. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusions. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusions. Is he saying the Lord want to save everybody? And this God shall send them strong delusions. The brother got a strong delusion, man. Your brother got a strong delusion to think that you're a man of the Lord walking around with a pencil skirt, brother. Right. Brother had on a damn gray pencil skirt, man. With a belt around it, man. Brothers all confused, man. Right? All right, con. All praise to the Most High, man. Let me get the book of I'm get ready to close it out. What you had?
I got the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse number 15.
Con, let me get that.
This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse number 15. Which have forsaken the right way and are gone astray, following after Balaam and the son of Bosor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness, but was rebuked for his iniquity, the dumbass, speaking with man's voice, forbade the madness of the prophet.
And that's what the people are, man. Brothers are being deceived, man. They're just dumbasses with man's voices, man. Right, in these last days, man. Being deceived, man, and because they don't want to receive the love of the truth, man. Right? Let me get this at Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse number 5. He said, I will part gonna close it out. Come.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse number 5. Thou shalt also consider in thy heart that as a man chastises his son, so the Lord thy God chastised thee. Therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord. Therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord.
So us blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, we be getting punished, we be getting beat to death, right? Because we haven't been keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord, man. The Most High God has chastened us with this punishment, man. Right? The next brother, them to bring it out, right? But this has been a punishment because we chose not to follow the ways of the Lord, and we chose to follow the ways of the heathen, right? We chose Christmas over feast of dedication. We chose eating pork over lamb. Right? Nowadays, you tell somebody to eat a goat, they're going to be like, ugh, a goat. Right? But they've been eating damn swine for forever, man. Right? But us as a people, we chose the way of the heathen, right? So the Most High has punished us, right? But he said, just like consider, right? You was a kid, right? How old are you right now? You 21, you got kids? Right? But you got whoopings growing up, right? You got whoopings from who? Your mother, your father, your mom, your pops? You said your pops, right? I was raised by my pops as well. Was your pops whipping you because he hated you? Nah, he whipped you because he loved you, right? So just the same way, right? Read that again, Baba Kashas.
Thou shalt also consider in thy heart as the man chastises his son, so the Lord thy God chastise thee. Therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways and to fear him.
Right, so the Lord said, right, we got to walk in all his ways. Right? Just like when you living in your father's house, right? Hey, you don't get a whooping until you break the rules, right? You do anything opposite of what the house rules is, and I got to get on your ass. You hanging with the wrong type of people, I got to get on your ass. You messing up in school, right? You acting an ass, you want to be the class clown, I'm going to get on your ass, right? So the Lord doing us the same way. He whipping us back into shape. You feel what I'm saying? That's right. Right? Let me get that Hebrews chapter 12.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse number 10. For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasures.
So us, like the world, they chastise us, right? Or they chastise you for their own pleasure, right? Some people chastise you for their own pleasure, right? I'm finna just beat them because right? I want that. The world beat you up. You may get some people that beat you right for their own pleasure just because they had a bad day. You have some people that whoop you because they had a bad day. They mad at somebody else. Like you at work and your manager's treating you bad or mistreating you because the person over them is treating them bad. Like they say, shit rolls downhill. Right? Read on. That's not the way of the Lord. Read on.
But for his profit, but he for our profit.
The Lord, the Most High, chastise you for your own profit, to make you a better man, right? To help you fix your communities. You feel what I'm saying? Read on.
That we might be partaker of his holiness. That we might be partakers of his holiness.
We may come back to the Most High God who said he's holy. He set us apart, right? He made us holy unto him, and he wants us to be partakers of it. The Most High said, I know the thoughts that I think towards you, thoughts of peace. You feel what I'm saying? To give you an expected end. That expected end is us getting the kingdom. That expected end is rulership for us. That expected end is for these people right here who destroyed us, is for the Lord to destroy them as well. Right? Read on.
Now, no chastising, for the present seemeth to be joyous.
So when you getting your butt whooped, man, it don't seem to be good, right? It hurt, right? You crying, right? You got the sniffles, you damn near cry yourself to sleep, right? The best sleep you gonna get is off of ass whooping, man. Right? The best awakening we gonna get is off of ass whooping, man. Because the Lord says awake, man. It's the time for us to wake out of sleep. You feel what I'm saying? So he say this time when you get your butt whooped, you going through poverty, right? You going through you may get locked up or something, and the Most High God allowed you to go through that thing for you to be standing here in front of us today. He allowed for me to make it through the situation that I made it through. A lot of stuff I shouldn't have survived. You feel what I'm saying? So the Lord says, though you going through those things right now, right, Rito?
Seeming to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward, it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness.
So when you fight, what they say when you a kid, you ain't gonna understand it until you get grown. Now I understand why my pops with me so much. Now I understand why my pops, right, didn't let me go certain places. You feel what I'm saying? I understand why my pops was so tough on me. Because this world is tough, man. Right? This world will tell you that you're not allowed to have a drink until you're 21, but you can go to jail for the rest of your life at 17. You can go fight for a country that won't let you have a drink at 18. Right? The Lord, right? He made those things, right? So you can come back and be like, okay, now I understand it now. I get it now. Now I can live uprightly. Now I can live in peace and not worry about the white man kicking in my door. I ain't got to worry about the Lord whooping my ass, man, because I'm following the rules now, right? I'm keeping the feast days. I'm keeping the dietary law. I'm wearing my fringes. I'm loving my brothers. I get with my sister, my wife, and I take care of my children. You feel what I'm saying? I teach them the Bible. I teach them who they are. You feel what I'm saying? Right, Rito?
God. Yielding the peaceable fruit of righteousness.
The peaceable fruit of righteousness is not having to worry about. Give me Psalms chapter 54. I'm closing out, I promise. Isaiah 54 and start at verse number 15. Give me that real quick. Isaiah 54. Isaiah chapter 54 and start at verse number 14.
54:14. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse number 15. 14. In righteousness shall thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression.
The peaceable fruit is being established in righteousness and far from oppression. Not worried about getting your back beat in. Right, Rito?
For thou shalt not fear. For thou shalt not fear.
The fruit of righteousness.
For thou shalt not fear.
Not being in fear of my life everywhere I go, but having faith that the Lord, if I do what the Lord told me to do, He's gonna see me through every situation. Right? Just like last night, brothers. Right? We was on our way up here from Chicago, right? And brothers had a damn blowout on 94 coming up here, man. And we was on the damn E-way, trucks driving 80 miles per hour, boom, boom, all through the night, man. You feel what I'm saying? And brothers, if a brother did have any fear, and a brother had to have faith that, you know what, the Lord ain't bring me this far to leave me here. Brothers ain't gonna, the Most High ain't bring me halfway to Detroit to kill me on the side of the damn E-way, man. That's not how the Lord get out. So being established in the righteousness of the Lord, guess what? I'm not in fear of my life as I go about. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not in fear of the oppression of the white man. Right, read on?
And from terror. And from terror.
Hey man, it's a terrible thing, man. Watching them 80. Well, how much them damn trucks be? Like 30 tons, right? 30 damn tons flying past you, going a damn 100 miles per hour, man. That's terrorizing, man. It could be, but guess what? I ain't got to worry about that, right? Read on.
For it shall not come near thee. For it shall not come near thee. Verse number 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
What's the fruit of righteousness?
No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
What is being established in righteousness?
No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
Lord, and I know you've heard that before. Right? When you keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments of the Most High God, no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper. You're going to have your brothers that'll drive 2 hours, right, to come pick you up. You're going to have brothers that's going to foot the bill, right, for a tow to get the vehicle from point A to point B and then help you fix it, right? That's what we here for, man. Because the Most High God had told us to give me Psalm 50 and verse 5, right? I'm acting like a bar now.
No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
So every judgment or every tongue that shall rise up against you, and you're going to condemn because the Lord is going to be there for you. right? Give me that in Psalm chapter 50 and verse number 5. Right? Psalm chapter 50 verse number 5. How y'all doing? Let me get the book. Psalms
chapter 50 and verse number 5. Gather my saints together. Gather my saints together. Gather my saints together.
Us as brothers, right? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Israelite, God's chosen people. We the saints of the Lord. Right? The Most High told us to gather ourselves together. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. Why? Gather ourselves together, O nation not desired. Just quote it. Right? O nation not desired. Us as a people, we not desired. You feel what I'm saying? We not desired by no other people but ourselves. Only people that can relate to me is you. You feel what I'm saying? The only people that can relate to the so-called black woman is us. Right. You feel what I'm saying? The only woman that can love a black man properly is a so-called black woman or a so-called Israelite woman. Right? The only woman that can relate to the Israelite problems is the Israelite woman, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's the minute Becky with the good hair, right? Right. But that's what they call it. But the minute what happens to every athlete or movie star or pop star after they go broke when they with their white woman? What she do? She leave them. Right? She actually leave. She leave before they go broke. Because they pay attention to the uptrends and downtrends. That's why they so much into the stocks. Right? So they see things, okay, they see everything is good going up. Right? Before things get too bad, I'm gonna sell, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna take half his money. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take everything. You feel what I'm saying? But somebody that loves you and know what a struggle feel like, they shouldn't do you like that. You feel what I'm saying? Right? Let me get that. What you got? What? Kyle, what you got?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15 and verse number 5. Who shall have pity on thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?
Who's gonna do that for you? Who's gonna ask you, hey brother, how you doing today? And really be sincere. And if you start to tell me how you doing, I'm gonna listen. Right? Then I'm gonna ask you, hey man, you need help with that? Right? Let's figure out a way to get you up out of that. That's what us, who got Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 9? Matter of fact, let me get Ecclesiastes 4 and I'm gonna close it out with that. So what two are better than one. So I'm bringing out these precepts because I don't want this to be the last time I see you, right? I want you to get brothers numbers, right? You got Melchizedek, you have your number. I want you to give brothers your number, man, and link up with brothers, man. Right? Because we brothers are the struggle, man. We brothers are the same struggle. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna aid and assist you in all righteous endeavors, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because you my brother, and I relate to what you go through. You can relate to what I go through, because I've been 21 before. You feel what I'm saying? Read this.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse number 9. Two are better than one.
The Lord say,
two are better than one.
Read it again.
Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor.
Right, so we gather ourselves together, right, the saints of the Lord, because we got good reward for our labor, man. If it was just me, I would have a hard time getting people, man. But we got brothers out that come from all over, right? We gather ourselves together to gather the saints, man. Right? Because we have a good reward for our labor. You feel what I'm saying? My reward for my labor is seeing you come up out of poverty. Right? Seeing your community built up, our community built up. Seeing our children not killing each other. Seeing our women no longer caring about themselves as whores. You feel what I'm saying? Seeing ourselves not being damn downtrodden, man. With the damn white man kneeing our damn neck forever, man. Right? Being underworked and overpaid, man. I want to see you come up out of that. And I know you want to see me come out of that. Right, Rito?
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
That's the point of having brotherhood. Right? They put gangs, well, we had gangs in our neighborhood for that purpose, but they was to not, because they wasn't of the Lord. You feel what I'm saying? But us coming together under these laws, statutes, commandments, under the righteousness of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, that's the name of the Most High God, in the name of who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Right? We gonna prevail, man. Right, Rito?
For if they fall, the one will pick up his fellow. But woe unto him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up.
Right, Joshua 1:8. Right, so we got brothers to help us. We got brothers to help us when we fall, man. We fall down when we get up, man. But we got brothers, and we fall down. If I fall down and break my leg and I'm by myself, who gonna help me get up? Right? If I spiritually fall and break my leg, right? Spiritually, right? If I fall in hard times, who's gonna help me get up out of that? Another brother, man. Right? That's why we need each other. Right? We not enemies. Gone are the days where I walk past you and I mean mug you. Gone are the days where I want to kill you for stepping on my shoe. Gone are the days where I want to wait till you turn your back and wait till your girl is by herself and I'm trying to run up in her. Those days are over with. Gone are the days where I see your child acting a damn fool in the street and I don't say nothing to him. Right? Those days are over with because we coming to build our walk. Man, I want to bring out so much more. Let me close it out. Let me get the book of Joshua chapter 1 and verse number 8.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1, and verse number 8. The book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
The Lord says,
The book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
so the book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth. Why? Read.
But thou shalt meditate therein. But thou shalt meditate therein. But thou shalt meditate
You
therein.
gotta meditate and think on the laws, statutes, and commandments. And the brother gonna give you a couple laws, right? Read them.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
The Lord says,
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
what do we have to do?
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Right? We keep the law, we meditate on the law day and night, right? The things that make us better, then the Lord shall make our way prosperous. Read on.
Then thou shalt have good success.
The Lord says,
Then thou shalt have good success.
with that, I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashim Mashiach Lamalak Yahushua. Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala.
God, all praise to the Most High, man. We out here in Detroit, man. We're gonna bring it out. Let's go to brother, man. You say your name Jeremy, right? Jermaine, Slack, yeah, for that. God, your name Jermaine. So let me show you something. So obviously you up here, you hear brothers saying that we Israelites, man. That's what we are. This is our biblical nationality. Like I said, what we was trying to explain to the brother earlier was that he was trying to find a leeway. The brother was actually trying to find a leeway. What the brother really was looking for, he was trying to see. He was basically trying to say that since the Bible doesn't say specifically this race you can't marry, I got a leeway with that. Really, the Bible don't deal with so-called bywords what they give to our people this day. So the white man, what we know as the Caucasian race, isn't necessarily in this book. It's not in this book. Same way as you look at an African-American man, they wouldn't also be in this book. They got called by a specific tribe, which would be the tribe of Judah. So the brother was trying to find leeway. But once again, if you don't know this book, if you're not reading it, if you're not keeping the ways of the law, statutes, commandments of the word, you're not going to understand it. You ultimately got to dig straight into the book to be able to understand it. That's why that brother tried to find a leeway, but he couldn't find it. And ultimately, the brother, he's an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. He's an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. He didn't get us, we ain't going to get too much into that. But like the brother was saying, gonna show you a couple laws because it's a lot more deeper than just calling yourself an Israelite. Saying you're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, or saying you're an Israelite from the tribe of Ephraim, saying you're an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar, all that, it's much more deeper. It's no different to me saying like I'm a Division I basketball player. Yeah, that's cool and all, but you got grinds that goes with that. You got, 10 a.m. practices, not even 10 a.m. practices, you got like 6 a.m. practices, multiple things, 5 a.m. practices, multiple things like that. It's the same way when it comes to being an Israelite. You got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Let me get that in the book of 1 John. Let me show that, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High is actually considered an act of love unto the Most High. It's no different. We say all the time, man, actions speak louder than words. You got to do it, and you got to keep that same way when it comes to the Most High. Bring that over, you get it out.
The book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse number 2. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments.
So it's saying when we love God and keep his commandments. So to ultimately show our love, to show that our actions speak louder than our words, we got to be able to keep our commandments. So us being helping today, we're going to show you a couple of commandments that you got to keep. So let me show you one commandment that's right now. It's because the light is still out right now. God, some more on out for to bring this up.
Verse number 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
So it's saying that the love of God is that we keep his commandments, and it says his commandments are not grievous. You can't kind of look at his commandments like, oh man, this is a lie. You can't. We tell brothers and sisters all the time that being a law, statute, commandments is 613 commandments. A lot of times our brothers and sisters will hear 613 commandments, and it'd be like that's way too much. Well, they're very much easy to keep. We see all the time, man. You keep all the commandments of this world, man. You know, when you get your driver's license, man, you making sure you stop at the red light. You making sure you get this and that. You making sure, hey, we from Chicago. Our brothers and sisters make sure they get their city sticker so their car can be there. Make sure they get their plates and multiple things. You keep the laws of the white man, but why you can't keep the laws of the Bible? You don't even look at that as grievous. You look at that as like, I gotta do what I gotta do. That's the same thing when it comes to keeping the word, to being an Israelite. When you look at the laws that you know as the Most High, you gotta look at it like, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. So in that case, hey, like I said, hey, it's one. Hey, let me get the book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Let's plan upon tables, man, because it's today right now. This specific law that the Most High told us to keep is actually going on right at this current moment. Bring it out.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse number 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So it says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Now, what we're going to show you is what the Sabbath day is, because the Most High said this day to be able to keep it holy, you got to keep it separate. It's no different than why people will look at it as a so-called holiday. We don't really deal with holidays. The Most High don't deal with holidays. But when it comes to this specific day, you got to look at it as a holiday. Bring it out.
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
It says 6 days shall you labor and do all your works, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord God. So you gotta look at it like this. You got 6 days to do what you gotta do. Take care of what you gotta do. Work. Do what you can. Hey, man, work. Party in righteousness. In righteousness. That's what we're gonna say. In righteousness. Because a lot of our people, they don't party in righteousness. They party in straight wickedness. But hey, do what you gotta do for these 6 days. But the 7th day, I want you to, be separate. This is the Sabbath to you. Be separate, and we're finna show you what you gotta do. Now we're gonna show you what the Sabbath day is. If you actually look at the calendar, you look at your iPhone, most definitely look at your calendar, you always see that Sunday will be the first day of the week, right? So if you count it from Sunday, Saturday will always be the 7th day of the week. Now it's a difference. Now in this world, we consider a day when it starts in the morning. So usually when the sun comes up, that's when we consider the day be started. The Bible doesn't necessarily subscribe to that. What the Bible subscribes to is that the days start at night. Let me get it when it's talking about the Sabbath more specifically. At night, because it's funny when it says that, it's more specifically was talking about the Day of Atonement. But one thing about it, the Most High is not the author of confusion. So when the Most High says that, he didn't say that this specific day the Sabbath starts from night down to night down. When he says that, he's pretty much saying that every single day, every single Sabbath will start from night down to night down. A lot of our brothers and sisters like to misconstrue that, or brother, that scriptures only talk about the Sabbath day. But the Most High is not the author of confusion. When he says something, it is what it is. So if brother got that precept, bring it out.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse number 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at evening. From evening unto evening shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
It says from evening to evening shall you celebrate your Sabbath. So it's saying from night down to night down shall you celebrate your Sabbath. So that right there is what the Bible subscribes to when it comes to looking at a date. So you gotta look at it from Friday night down to Saturday night down will be considered the Sabbath. It's no different than from right, like let's say Saturday night down hits tonight. Saturday night down hits tonight all the way to Sunday night down will be considered the first day of the week. So you guys can look at it. So right now, in the midst of right now, we're still in the Sabbath day. Since the sun is still completely up, you still see lights outside, today will be the Sabbath day. Now the Sabbath day has special rules to it that you have to keep. It's like I said, it's a special day unto the Most High. The Most High said, hey, you got 6 days to do what you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do. Work. Get your money. Get to the bag. We know our people love to get to the bag. Get to the bag, do what you gotta do. But on the 7th day, this is what I need you to do for me. This is my Sabbath day. This is holy unto the Most High. Bring it out.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath day of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
What it's pretty much saying is that you or nobody that dwells within your household, not even the cattle that you had in your household back in that time, should be doing nothing on the Sabbath day. You shouldn't be doing no work. You should be doing no servile work, which is mean that you getting work for paid. And we know how Esau loves to do. The white man will like to do. What they do is they like to throw time and a half on days like this. Specifically, at my job, more specifically at my job, it's called fourth shift. They get paid the most. They get paid the most. I think they actually get paid $24 an hour at my job. It's like, okay, but that's what does fourth shift consist of? It's Friday night and Saturday night. That's what it is. So they get paid the most. So Esau make sure that they give our people extra money when it comes to this day. Not only does it say work, but you really shouldn't be doing your own pleasure on this day. If you look at society, at Esau society right now, our people love to go party on Friday nights and Saturdays. If they go, they go and hit the strip clubs up, all the big concerts coming out Friday night, that's when you get your paycheck. 9 times out of 10, that's when you get your paycheck. So you want to go, you want to show all your hard-earned money.
I just want to add with that too, what the brother was saying. When do most of our people get killed and die? On Saturday, Friday night. Saturday night, because they breaking the Sabbath. They don't know it, but that's when the death toll is at the highest. On the Sabbath, man. I yield, brother.
I got you up. Come. So I'll say, like brother said, you look at that, like the clubs are busting on Friday night. A lot of drinking. That's why our people, like I said, they get our paychecks, man. They going to the liquor stores, going crazy, man. Buying them fifths, multiple things, pints, all that. To go crazy, man. They ready to drive the boat, all other things like that. If you look at Saturday, specifically during the day, that's when a lot of the brunch spots are open. A lot of the brunch spots are open, man, busting, man. So got all type of things. Let's bring this out.
The book of Proverbs chapter 12 and verse number 10. A righteous man regarded the life of his beasts, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. And the reason I brought that out is because we, as men of the Lord, know that our beasts are not supposed to work on the Sabbath, right? We wouldn't have our maids and our maidens, right? Our servants working on the Shabbat. But the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, because what they gonna do? They gonna play on you being broke, right? They're gonna be like, all right, well, we know you ain't got no money, so I'm gonna throw extra money at you to make you break the law. That's why I say the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
That's how it be, man. Hey, the Most High says specifically, man, you shouldn't be doing that. Hey, nobody within your household should be doing work. Our brother said, the unrighteous, man. But I know you probably got to head out, man, so hey, man. Yeah, I'm actually. Hey, brother, like I said, we Con, brother got it. Yeah, Con, you better write that note for Spencer. But hey, that's what it is. Friday night down to Saturday night down is a Sabbath. But hey, like our people, hey, like you understand, hey, Esau got our people want to commit some of the most wickedness on this day, man. Hey, going out there to the clubs, doing what they doing, getting their paycheck, going to the liquor store, man. Using all they, busting all their money on the liquor store. Next thing you know, they get killed in front of the liquor store.
Break it out.
Just bringing a deathbed into our people. This is what happened on the Sabbath day. But let me show you why the Sabbath day is specifically special. Let me get the account. I think it's in the book of Genesis, chapter 2. Let me get that account, because this, hey, like I said, the Most High picked this day to be special for most. So I'm going to show you this, because like I said, this is one of the biggest commandments to keep when you is an Israelite. You got to know the Sabbath day, you got to keep it holy. And you got to be like, hey, man, hey, like I said, hey, a lot of brothers need to know, hey, man, jobs, doing this and that, man, they want you to work overtime like crazy, this and that. But you got to say, hey, man, look, I'm an Israelite. I subscribe to the Sabbath day, man. I got to keep the Sabbath day, man. Losing this job, that's cool and all, but hey, if I don't keep the Sabbath day, man, the judgment I might get from the judgment I'm gonna get from the Most High is gonna be 10 times worse than losing this job. The judgment you can be able to get to the Most High could be death. Now you ain't gonna be able to go into the job because you're not gonna be alive. So bring this out, huh?
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, And he hath rested on the seventh day from all his work which he hath made.
So when you look into the book of Genesis chapter 1, it specifically goes into the creation of the world. It goes specifically into the first 6 days. It was always made during the 6 days, what the Most High made to the 6th day. In the book of Genesis chapter 2, verse number 1, is telling you that the Most High ended on the 7th day, the day he declared the 7th day on this earth. He actually stopped all his works. He stopped what he was doing when he came to create this creation. And look what he's doing, man. Got the distractions coming out, man. God, I got you, man. Most definitely. It says that when the Most High was creating this world, on the 7th day, the day that he declared the 7th day, he ended all his works. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He rested. So you gotta look at it like that. In 4 and 14. That ain't Mark. Yeah, that's Mark 4 and 14. We ain't gonna get into that too much. But the Most High ended his works on the 7th day, that he declared the 7th day. So we gotta look at it as like, we're no way higher than the Most High. So if the Most High could have stopped all his works that he doing when he created this whole earth on the 7th day, we got to show that same respect that the Most High did. Because the Most High honored this day. He said, look, on this day, I'm going to go ahead and rest. I'm going to go ahead and rest. So we got to look at the exact same thing. Our people say all the time, man, living in this society, we feel like we don't rest. We feel like, hey, we got to do what we got to do. Esau slaving us, man. You might be working 40 hours, 50 hours, 55 hours, 60 hours, etc. But the Most High said in the Bible that, hey, man, I give you a day of rest, man. I gave you a day specifically to rest. Go out there and rest. Do what you got. Hey, man, go out there and rest, man. Go out there and rest, man. Hey, just chill out. This day, hey, it's you. We'll bring out some more.
And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made.
So it says the Most High blessed and sanctified this day, because he ended all his works. So like I said, we have to give the Most High that same respect. We have to give the 7th day. We have to give the 7th day the same respect that the Most High has to the respect for the 7th day. The Most High created that day, so we ultimately have to give it that respect. The Most High gave us rules to do when it comes to keeping the 7th day, keeping the Sabbath day, and we have to ultimately respect them. It's no different than a brother and sister. When you get a new job, you respect the the rules of your job. At the end of the day, hey, when it comes to keeping law, statute, amendments, those are really rules. You ultimately gotta respect them, whether you like it or not. You might not like the rules at your job, but you respect it. Hey, that's how I gotta do. You keep the law, statute, amendments of the Most High. You ultimately gotta see it and be like, hey man, I gotta do what I gotta do. The Most High told me I gotta do this. Hey, that's what. Hey, ain't no negotiation period. Ain't none of that, man. It is what it is, man. That's how it gotta be. That's some more specific rules when it comes to the Sabbath day. Obviously, you got to preach this, so I'm going to bring this out.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 2 and verse 27. And he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for man, and not the man for the Sabbath. So, just bringing that out, the Sabbath was made for us. Like, because the Lord rested from his work, he didn't have to rest. But he gave the example. He's not going to be a hypocrite. He gave the example for us to show us what it looked like. He didn't have to do it. But he like, I don't have to do it and I did it. I made it for you all. He giving you a day to do nothing. Take advantage of it. Now, yeah, okay.
Basically, the Sabbath is basically like a family heirloom, for real. Right? The Lord, he did it and he passed it on down to us. And not only that, but the laws in totality, man. Right? Go ahead, King.
And like the brother said, man, hey, the Most High ultimately they never had to rest. He's the Most High, man. He's the creator of all. But he's like the brother said, he's showing you the example of what to do. He decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna rest on this day, so I'm gonna show the example. I'm gonna be the lead example to my people. I'm gonna show y'all how to keep this day. Y'all gotta keep it. Y'all gotta follow the rules to the T. And hey, our people don't do that nowadays, man. And they do some of the most wicked stuff during the week on the Sabbath day. Because a lot of our people don't really work on the Sabbath day. A lot of our people really don't do much on the Sabbath. Hey, they don't really work on the Sabbath day, but they go commit all manners of wickedness on the Sabbath day. They do this and that. Like I said, they go into the clubs, do brunches, all this and that, multiple things. That's straight wickedness. That's against the Most High when it comes to the day. You shouldn't buy and sell on the Sabbath day, man. And you're not supposed to be making whoredom of your sisters. You're not supposed to be making holy of your sisters, but you most specifically not supposed to be doing it during the Sabbath day, man. Jake getting bread, man. They trying to bust money. Hey, man, I'm finna bust a couple bands at the strip club, man. The Most High ain't dealing with busting a couple bands at the strip club. Now, hey, he ain't busting with that no day, but especially not on the Sabbath day, man. You damn near gonna get killed. You damn near gonna get judged with it. That's what the brother said. If you look at it, man, a lot of our people are dying on the Sabbath day because they be committed manners of wickedness on the Sabbath day, man. Going to the club, man, busting a band. Next thing you know, man, outside you get hit, man, drive-by. You didn't make it. You get robbed, man. you just got your check that you worked 40 hours for, and next thing you know, you get robbed, man, because you want to go out there, hey, man, make it rain at the strip club, man. The Most High ain't dealing with that, man.
And even with that, too, King, because most time in those drive-bys, they weren't looking for you. The Lord knew it was your time, but the shooter wasn't even coming looking for you. But you still get judged for your ways, man. Most people get killed by them, they so-called straight bullets. They weren't even looking for you, but you caught them.
All that could have been avoided if you would have kept the Most High law and kept the Sabbath day holy, man. Stay in the crib, man. All that could have been avoided, man, if you would have stayed in the crib, man. You would have stayed in the crib. Now, hey, it's multiple laws. You should, like I said, you shouldn't be buying or selling. Let's get that real quick for the brother, man. Like I said, we're going to close out soon, so we're going to kind of go rapid fire.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10. Book of Nehemiah. I'm too far. King. This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse number 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we will not buy of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day.
So it says when it comes to the Sabbath day, if any of our people would bring visual ware that we wouldn't buy it or sell it. So that's telling you that you shouldn't be selling on the Sabbath day or you shouldn't be buying on the Sabbath day. Now one thing you're gonna see is, hey, like I said, a lot of Esau creates a system around our people not keeping the law, statutes, and members of the Most High. So you look at something as simple as, like I said, Friday night down to Saturday night down be the Sabbath, but you got something so-called Black Friday. You got Black Friday, where hey, you got a bunch of discounts, man. To look, buy for like Christmas presents, all this and that. The Most High ain't dealing with Christmas, man. So that's two stones right there that the Most High ain't dealing with. He's not dealing with buying on the Sabbath, man. He really ain't dealing with Christmas. That's a topic for another day. But hey, the Most High said no buying, no selling on the Sabbath. Do what you gotta do. So Most High said, once again, that you got 6 days you gotta do. You gotta grind what you gotta grind. If you gotta go to the store, do what you gotta do. But on the Sabbath day, you shouldn't do. Come on, bring this out.
And it's the book of Exodus, chapter 35 and verse number 3. No. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
You should kindle no fire throughout your habitation on the Sabbath day. So that's telling you that, man, you really shouldn't be doing no cooking on the Sabbath day, man. You shouldn't kind of be doing no cooking on the stove, man. Like I said, you got 6 days to do what you got to do. If you want to prepare a meal, Friday before the Sabbath hit, prepare you a meal Friday before the Sabbath hit, man. If you want to make simple things like tuna, this and that, multiple things, man. Like I said, man, the brother, man, I know your brother got to go, man. He ultimately an Israelite. I don't know what Jake doing across the street, man. Look, we didn't deal with a lot. We didn't deal with a lot today, man. Jake, man. You feel me? Hey, man. Like I say, hey, man. Yeah, most definitely. Let's close it out, man. Like I said, it was a blessing to be able to make it to the D, man. Brothers was in the car for like 6 hours, man. We never lost faith that we ultimately never lost faith that we wasn't gonna make it to the D, man. Was able to make it to the D, man. Able to bring out the word, man. All praise to the Most High. That said, we finna go back and congregate something that's holy unto the Most High, man. Being gathered with brothers and sisters, man. Being gathered with brothers and sisters, and man, we're gonna continue. But right before I close out, let me give you one more law, brother. Let me give you one more. Let me ask you, brother, do you eat like pork? So you do kind of eat that pork, right? The bacon kind of nice, ain't it? Yeah. So I'm gonna show you something, right? Let me show you this, brother.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he chews not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So it says the swine, though he says the swine, he doesn't chew the cud, right? So what pretty much saying is he doesn't digest his food. So pretty much you're eating what the swine eats. When you eat swine, when you eat bacon, specifically pork bacon, when you eat the pork chops, man, a lot of our people, some people don't like it. A lot of our people like the chitlins, man. When you eat the chitlins, man, you ultimately ate what the pig eat. It's no different than saying that, hey, man, you eat a bloated up person, man. You eat a person that's constipated. The pig is continuously constipated, man. He can't digest his food, man. Like, our people we don't love being constipated. But you also have the worldly proverb that you are what you eat. You are what you eat. So, hey, when it comes to eating a constipated animal, man, you ultimately gonna continue to be constipated. Now, pork also has, its benefits. It has its benefits when it comes to being straight evil, man, straight wickedness. It contributes to gout, man, heart problems, man, heart attacks, multiple things when it comes to our people. Hey, we say all the time, hey, what was that movie? Soul Food? Soul Food, man, hey. Grandma, I think she was dying. I think she died like a heart attack or something, man. Diabetes, man, and the little kid told me, man, all I really wanted was a one more Sunday dinner, man. And they had that one more Sunday dinner, and straight madness on the plate, man. Straight pork, all that, man. Like, we pretty much continue the cycle that just killed her. She died more than likely from, diabetes gained from that pork. And now, we gonna celebrate her by eating that pork. You feel me? The Most High not dealing with eating that pork when it comes to the pork. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you one more thing. Do you eat the shrimp, catfish, multiple things like that? So you do eat the catfish, right? So let me show you this, brother.
Verse number 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
When the Most High is telling you that, you are allowed to eat fishes, but they gotta have fins and scales. You have to do a very diligent search when it comes to seeing what you gotta eat in the seas. Catfish, but what is the more specific about catfish? It got fins, right? Yeah, it got fins. So catfish got fins and don't got scales. It also kind of got a period. It got a period like a woman. It bursts like a dog, man. The Most High ain't dealing with the catfish. The Most High ain't dealing with the shrimp, crab, lobster, and pork. The shrimp, crab, lobster, man. Because why? They don't got fins and scales. Those are bottom feeders. Those are people we look at today on the land as cockroaches, man. Multiple things like that. You wouldn't eat a cockroach, man. You're not going into your apartment, looking at your apartment, a cockroach, and boiling that bad boy, man. So why is you going to the sea, getting the cockroaches of the sea, man, trying to dump it in some butter sauce, man? The Most High ain't really dealing with that, man, especially with the cheddar biscuit, man. The Most High ain't dealing with the cheddar biscuit from what is Red Lobster, man. You see they hey, the biscuit's solid, man. The biscuit's solid, man. But look, the new shrimp boy. Yeah, the boy, the Most High dealing with the boy, man. The Most High dealing with the garbage bag, man. It's death in that bag, man. I'm saying, but you got multiple fish that you can't eat. You can eat a perch, salmon, tilapia, red snapper, multiple fish like that. You are allowed to eat. But cod, trout. A lot of fish. You got options of fish, but when it comes to the shrimp, crab, lobster, and catfish, the Most High ain't dealing with that, man. The Most High ain't dealing with the eel, because our people eat this stuff, man. They eating eel, man. They eating octopus, multiple things like this. These are things that you cannot eat. When it comes to the waters, you gotta eat, man. It gotta have fins and scales, man. So that's a couple of laws that the Most High gave us when it comes to keeping the Israelite. When it comes to being an Israelite, like I said, man, it's much more to being an Israelite than saying I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah or the tribe of Issachar or the tribe of Ephraim. It's much more. You gotta keep rules that is ordained by the Most High. You gotta keep them. And you got, like the verse said, man, they ain't grievous, man. And you can't kind of looking like, oh man, I gotta keep this law today. Dang, it's a Sabbath day. Dang, that's off, man. The Most High said, hey man, you gotta have joy when it comes to celebrating the Most High. And you gotta have joy when it comes to keeping the law, statutes, commandments, man. Every time a Sabbath day come up, hey man, I got a rest day, man. All praise to the Most High, man. I'm going around brothers and sisters, man. All praise to the Most High, man. I get to see my brothers and sisters, man. Esau been working me like crazy at the job, man. Bro, look, you will never believe what they did to me at the job, man. But you know what, man? Let's forget all of that, man. We here. So hey, it's a lot more to being an Israelite. Like I said, brother, you got the brother number, man. Most definitely hit him up. We brothers from Chicago, but we come out here as often as we can, man. Ain't nothing but like a 4-hour drive, but you know, hey man, you got the brothers out here, man. Hey, doing the work, man, mightily. Hey, they doing what they gotta do, man. So most definitely tap in with them, man. Hit them up and continue to build, man. You'll be an Israelite, more than likely from the tribe of Judah. And with that being said, we finna get ready to close out, man. Come Yeshua! Come Yeshua! Come Yeshua!